Hello, YouTube fragrance community. I'd like to introduce some of you to some fragrances that haven't been reviewed on YouTube yet. But before I do that, I want to give a shout out to a couple of people that got me interested in this collecting of fragrances and emptied my wallet over the past 2 years. Shout out to Mark, Coach, Frankincense, the Batman 777, Dan, Greggy Boy, Drac Doc, Redolescence, Sebastian, Brandon, and Tim. And anybody else out there, thank you as well for being part of this hobby. So, here we got 2 cheapies that I recently acquired from eBay. I discovered them on somebody's top 10 list on base notes, and I was interested when I looked them up on Fragrantica. Both of them are classified as Oriental woody fragrances. Jacques Fath on the left was released in 1998, and Jacomo on the right was released in 2007. Give you a quick closer look at the bottles here. Has a little crest on there. EDT concentration on both of them. There's your code on the bottom of the bottle. Your straw. So let's spray so you can see how the atomizer works on Jacques Fath first. Not sure how to pronounce these names, so I'm just giving it a go here. I have pieces of an index card here. You get a pretty good mist if you pull the trigger fast enough. If you don't, it could spill. This is a first impression video, so I've never smelt these before. They just arrived in the mail earlier today, but I had to go to work, so I didn't get a chance at them. On Jacques Fath, I get a good bit of floral, amber, and a little bit of spice. Definitely detect some spice in the back. There's supposed to be some fruity notes as it dries down, but they're overpowered by the spice and amber and floral notes at the beginning of the fragrance. So while that mellows, we'll move on to Jacomo's for men. This is a nice thick bottle with a shiny chrome-like accent on the side here. Really nice bottle considering they're both $20 fragrances. The cap seems like aluminum, and it looks like it has machine feed lines in it, but it feels more plasticky, like an imitation. There's a little fancy design on the top of the cap. So let's get around to the atomizer. I remember when you pull the trigger, if you're slow on it, it's going to spill. You have to get that air to pass through quickly and disperse the liquid inside. But this one also has a really good sprayer on it. This one off the top, I smell a lot of sweet pineapple and a little bit of plum as well. The sweet comes from the tonka bean. It kind of sweetens up the fruity sense there. Otherwise, the pineapple would make it smell a little more bitter and citrusy. So that evens it out, makes it a sweet, fruity top here. When you get to the mid and dry down, you get a little bit of spice and coffee according to the notes on Fragrantica, but I have to let it sit for a while to get an impression on that. But Jacomo Men is sweet, fruity fragrance consisting of tonka bean, pineapple, and plum, easily detectable at the top. Very pleasant, not overpowering. Both of them are really moderate fragrances. You're not going to hurt anybody's nose unless you bathe in them. So let's get back to Jacques Fath and see if it smells any different. I'm getting still a lot of floral. I could smell the raspberry starting to rear itself in. But I think you're going to have to wait a little bit more for all that floral, amber, and spice to quell before you get some of that fruit to come up. So that's my first impression of both of these fragrances. I think they're excellent, especially for the price. Again, $20 each, shipped from eBay. You could wear them in spring, summer, any time of the year, really. They're really moderate. They're really pleasant. So, thanks for watching and see you next time.